Hello friends, welcome to our channel Sridevi Social and Sanskrit. The World Between the Wars 1900-1950 Part 1. And in this chapter we'll be learning about the world. What happened to the world? There was a population of 1.6 billion at the time of 20th century. But now the population is 7.9 billion. Why this much increase in the population in the world? Further, the reason is previously there was agrarian economy. That means everybody depended only on the agriculture for their livelihood. But one change, industrialization. What is industrialization? Using the same amount of raw materials, increasing the production of the goods and services is called as industrial revolution. This made the world into a new variety of occupations, because of which entire world had changed its course and everyone began to go to cities and towns. And the industrialization led to the development of the cities, and the first city to develop like that was London. And slowly the other countries also followed England and they began to get industrialized. Once this industrialization began in the western countries, the impact was being felt on the eastern countries, because all these western countries wanted raw materials for their industrial development and also markets for their finished goods. So they colonized many of the countries. Okay, what are the countries that have got their colonies means? We can take mainly the 8 countries: Portugal, Spain, France, Belgium, Netherlands, Italy, Germany and England. These 8 countries have colonized the Asian and African countries. Because of this, the western countries, that is England and America and other countries of the West, were industrially developed, and the rest of the countries, that means the Asian and the African countries, were industrially less developed and they are very poor, and the poverty and also their old beliefs made them into darkness. Because of this, the world had got divided into 2 parts: industrially developed western countries and less developed eastern countries. The period between 1900 and 1950 is described by Eric Hobson, a historian, as Age of Extremes. Why he called this period as Age of Extremes means democracy on one side and dictatorship on one side. What is democracy? Democracy is the government of the people, for the people and by the people, according to Abraham Lincoln. What is dictatorship? One person ruling the entire world. These two ideologies, democratic ideologies of England and France, and the dictatorship ideologies of Germany, Italy and Japan. These two ideologies were making the world divided into 2 parts. And next, coming to the literacy levels and average life of expectancy. Literacy levels in the world are increasing just because of introduction of new varieties of educational standards, and also average life expectancy is increased because of advancement of the medical sciences. And the third thing, that is new forms of art have emerged. What is the old form of art means? We can take the dramas, Gora Kathas and Hari Kathas and other old forms of traditional arts were there, but they were replaced by the movies, and slowly and gradually the entertainment of the people also changed. Scientific knowledge rose to a great heights. Because of this, the entire world became a tinderbox. How and why? Because of the introduction to the Marie Curie and Henry Becquerel's theory of nuclear bombs or atom bombs, the world has changed its course of life. And what is that change means? The atom bombs, which were used on the Hiroshima and Nagasaki in the Second World War. Women, who are half of the population of the world, they began to question for their right to vote, and they got it also. In the 1893, New Zealand was the first country to give the right to vote equally to men and women. USSR gave it in 1917. England gave in 1918. America gave in 1920. France, where the struggle for the suffrage or the right to vote began, got in 1946, and Indian women got their right to vote in the first general elections held from 1951 to 1952. And coming to the next very important point, the development of the countries which were brought under which were colonies of the 8 European powers, slowly gradually began to move towards their independence. They began to question the colonial powers to grant them the independence. And in this period, two world wars have taken place which have destructed the entire world and its men, material and money. And First World War had taken place from 1914 to 1918, Second World War from 1939 to 1945. And in the middle of these two world wars, Great Depression came from 1929 to 39, and in this period people were having a severe problem because they were not having enough money to buy the goods and the demand for the goods had increased, and the prices of the goods have fallen so much so that there was a no production in the industrial units and the entire world had suffered. With all these experiments and the world moving towards the liberty, equality and fraternity, Eric Hobsbawm called this period truly as age of extremes.